Alrighty then, good afternoon once again everybody, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Planet Explorers. Going to be continuing immediately where we last left off. Now we just grouped up with Ataro here, and we're going to be continuing on the main section of the mission with him. Also we have something kind of invisible over here. Oh, looks like we put a tomb here for the poor people who died in this aircraft. Or landing craft, I should say, not aircraft. That thing wasn't flying, it was crashing at a very high velocity. Let me tell you what Afonso is up to. So they already have a base going. Damn, Martian's always so organized. Gotta give him that. Well, if Afonso wants to play it that way, so be it. If we see any reds, we'll send him his way. I'm standing right here, you know. Right. What do you think happened to the Epiphany? I was on the team that designed the Centauri-class ships, so I know how much punishment they could take, and it's a lot. So I don't think it was some asteroid that got us. Had to be a weapon or maybe sabotage. You see any aliens? An intelligent species? Well, damn. I guess it's time to dig up some of my old weapon designs from college. Since we're stuck here, at least let them know that we don't mess around. So, of course, if I go to the shop here, he sells a lot of advanced stuff. Here we have a parachute script, energy shielding. He sells some really nice armor. Of course, we can see the little icon here. We have female armor and male armor. Now, you don't want to be buying the female armor if you are a male character and vice versa, otherwise you will not be able to use it and thus wasting your money. Now, likewise, we have all of these lovely settlement building items here, as well as some advanced weapon components, including the AR stuff, and of course aircraft VTOL rotors, engines, and all sorts of craziness. So he sells all of this fantastic stuff, but I'm going to continue with the missions and he will eventually give them to me for free. What's happening here? This one crashed pretty badly, but there's at least one survivor, and whoever it is survived long enough to dig the graves here. No one's here now, but seen that animal trail going along that way. Was planning on following up before you showed up, and now that you're here, why don't you and the Martian girl come with us? We could use the backup. Fine with me. You need to tell me how to build a settlement after this, and stock Carter ordered me to. Fine by me, I agree with Alan. We need to build a settlement and gather up everyone. Anyway, follow me. I also need to know where Ava and Parker, or Peter went. Right. Parker. Parker! Anyway. So let's continue on here. Ooh, need some delicious sashimi. Mussels amount, 4. So, I don't know how much that will be affecting us down the road. Like, we have protein, we have vitamins, and then, of course, you saw muscles. So how much will that affect our character down the road? I honestly don't know, as the stats for that kind of stuff aren't currently in at the moment, I don't think. But eventually, they could, you know, allow us to have more stamina. They could allow us to be stronger so that we can fight, or you say use melee weapons and do more damage kind of thing. So we're going through this little path right here. I am going to need... Should I use my gun or the pistol here? Let me check my weapons category. So the blaster does 114, and my gun does a little bit less. Or not a little bit less, a little bit more. But, yeah, let's go ahead and use my shit gun. Say hello to my lovely crap gun. It functions. That's about it. It is a brick that I've kind of gave a bit of a design to, and then just kind of slapped it into the game. So, that's what we have to kill. Reload! Fire everything! Clearly my accuracy is in need of some improvement. Let's use the lasers. Fire lasers! Ooh, let's go ahead and collect those resources quickly. Doesn't look good. Fire everything! Oh shit! Save me! Reload. Oh, it's charging first. So if you after you fired everything, you have to wait for it to charge. Okay, let me quickly. Time to get in there and kick some ass. Attack! No, you don't! Ah, shit, he's getting away. Okay, recharging. Okay, let me actually equip 7. There we go, I got my diamond sword. This thing has more damage. Let's give him an ass kicking. It's a bit slow though. Come on, you little beastie! Oh shit, it's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that hurt a little bit. As I climb onto its back and try to attack it and fail. Okay, let's go with my main weapon because it's a bit longer in its reach. Attack! Get him! Oh, we still got a final attack in on me. That hurt. That hit me directly. Okay, let's use the first aid kit. We have one more layer back to deal with. Let me actually pull out... That's not what I actually intended to use. Ooh, we got the resource right here. Blast his ass. If I'm not mistaken, there should be gold around here, actually. So we might do a little bit of mining. Okay, without Havel's great shield and this lovely weapon here. Now the hitboxes. Oh, use revive shot. So I finally finished that mission for Carter. And the layer backs are dead. Woohoo! Unfortunately, we have the bodies here. Are they still alive? They're both gone. We were too late. Are they the only ones? Don't see anyone else? Silver, help me build a couple of graves. We need to bury these folks. What a way to go, being so far away from home. Right-click on the... And here's actually a tip right here. So this is definitely a good thing to know. You have to right-click on the bodies, pick up their ash boxes, and then bury them. So right-click on them. They will drop the ash box. Same thing for this guy over here. Then we got to go bury them in the zone that is designated. Otherwise, bad things might happen. Basically, it just won't work. Alright, let me whip out my pickaxe here. That's good enough. So going into my inventory now, I just want to locate the ash boxes. Here they are. Bury them in here. Then I go into the build menu. Just select, say, dirt here. And then we just kind of roof it in. And that should do it. Should maybe say something. Woe to die by the mighty Razorback. You go ahead. They're adventurous souls. They give up everything to get a chance to experience something new and wondrous. Even though they didn't arrive at their dream, they should know that we will get there for them. We will not let their death be in vain. Let's pause for a moment of silence. With that, nice speech, right. You are so unpersonable, my god. You have to find the other boat. Probably land in the hill area on the map. Upload the information. Sure, let's go. Also, I need to build some more bullets, because I'm out of bullets. Also, I want to make a health pack, because I'm kind of hurting right now. So, let's see what I can make here. Portable medkit, again, requires things I don't have right now. What else do I have? I think I have another medkit. Let me actually go into the health items here. Again, same damn thing, so I'm screwed right now. Damn it. Yeah, no, I'm just screwed right now. So, let's make some ammunition then. So, bullets, gunpowder, max. There we go. I don't know why the maximum keeps making so little when I can make a lot more. There we go. So I got 168 additional rounds. Let's whip out my crap gun. Reload. It's better than nothing. Alright, hit H. Hit up the scanning device here. See what we got around the area. And there be gold in them there hills. It's actually right underneath the surface too. Let's see here. This way. You can actually see it right here. All this right there is gold. So maybe whip out my pickaxe here. And let's harvest us some gold. Oh, that gold. In the top left corner, you will see all the various resources that we are collecting, including what should be, hopefully, gold. We're not getting much, but we are getting gold. There we go. 21 gold, 7 gold, 14 gold. I like gold. Anywho. Enough about unfortunate genitalia smelting accidents. Let's move along. Let's swim on out of here. Be a little bit better off if I went up into the hill here and mined this stuff. Got some additional sulfur, which I can use to make more bullets. Because more bullets are always necessary. I'm just going to harvest a little bit of gold here. I'm going to do most of the farming off record. Just so that I can move things along at a decent pace. I want to harvest some here so I can get some more advanced armor. Because right now I think I have iron set for something along those lines. And it's starting to get a bit dated now at this point. Which is funny, because the game has a really fast-paced progression system when it comes to equipment. We've got a good amount of gold there. Get that gold! Ping! Alright, let's move on. Moving on with our lives. Whip out my lovely weapon here. And let's bounce. Oh, do we have an easier way out of here for once? We do. Of course, the AI isn't going to exactly follow me as easily. Man, the gold is just strewn throughout this place. Look at this. It's a gold mountain, man. Yeehaw! Hopefully I'll find the bloody plant resource I'm looking for. I can make a health pack. And we have this giant cliff face that's kind of blocking our path now. So we'll have to go around to the left and get past that. It's the quickest way. Now, the AI should eventually teleport close to me if they get too far away. Like right there. Roll just teleported up to me. Now, hopefully the rest will be following shortly. Otherwise, I may have to go back and retrieve them. For the longest time, the AI had some significant issues following the character, and you had... basically, you would have, like, mission failure penalties if you got too far away. So it was a real pain in the ass to have to do some of the missions, because you had to wait for them. You had to kind of fix them sometimes, and they would get stuck in terrain, and, you know, it was a pain in the ass. But luckily, they have added in a variety of things to fix that. They're a lot faster than they used to be, so they can actually keep up with the player. They teleport, which, again, serious help, among other things. I'm going to have to teleport back home here soon. Speaking of which, I never did mention it, but if you just go onto the map... Let me actually get a weapon here. I can harvest this thing. If you look at the map, click on an icon for an area you visited, you can fast travel there. Oh, we just got wood, really? I was hoping for more. Oh well, we got what we got. No sense complaining. Charge! I'll also eat some food. I could, of course, throw that on my bar, but meh. I'm fine with it as is. I believe my health should go up naturally as long as I'm full. Stamina, comfort, reduction is lowered, oxygen reduction is lowered too. So I can stay a bit longer underwater. Not health though, so I need to actually probably rest. If I sleep in a bed, it might allow me to heal up a bit quicker. Or, of course, pop a med pack of some kind. Which I unfortunately am out of. Anyway, let's get my ranged gun here, as I'll be needing it shortly. Faster, comrades! So right up ahead here, we have our destination. That poor craft there, wedged between two rocks. Or yes, two... what is it? Mountains? Mini mountains? Whatever you want to call it. Either way, they are up there and I need to get them down. Well, they're not quite up there, but I need to get some people down from up there. There they are. You'll be getting a notification here in a moment once everyone arrives. We're just waiting on the last guy here. There it is. Not something you see every day. That's just terrible luck. Hey, anyone up there? We're up here. Thank God we're saved. How many of you are up there? Me and another person. Everyone else died when we crashed. We're too injured to get ourselves down. Can you help us down? They're Martians. What does that got to do with anything? What do you think? Should we help him? Of course. The hell is this? Get away. Want to help out? We got to take this thing down. Yes, we do. Oh, balls. They are freaking... They are monsters! They have a lot of health. A lot more health than I remember. Then again, I used to have a weapon that would shoot through these guys in seconds, but because they changed how the guns work, or the custom guns work, I can no longer do so. Run! No you don't, you ugly bastard! Go down! Let me go collect all these resources while I kind of strafe on over here. Got a good bit of meat from them. Rolls up. Keep firing, roll! Fire everything! Fire everything! Kill them! So as you can see, some enemies are really bullet sponges. Oh, and that hurt! Okay, let's use my revive shot. I'm out. Shit, I already used up all my bullets. God damn it. I just made 167 damn bullets. Bastards. The blind belows are dead. That hurt a lot. That was rough. We can build something so that we can race these people and let them down slowly. A ramp of some kind would do it. Or you can use these, but they're not so simple to build. So he just gave me the scripts to build my own aircraft. Change your mind about helping the Martians. Look, they're injured, so as humans, we are obliged to help. We'll send them on their way to Alfonso once they've healed up a bit. We can do that much. Now let's get them down. So you can, of course, use the building menu here to build a ramp up to them. Or you could build an aircraft. Now if I go to my inventory, I have a bunch of scripts I need to accept. Let me right-click all these. Go ahead and sort that. Alright, let's see what I need for my basic ship vehicle. Not the replicator, I need the creation menu, so J. So I need 4 side seats, the cockpit, which I have, 2 fuel cells. Okay. Let's see if I've unlocked the side seats. Can make one more of the fuel cells. Shit. I need more coal. Why does it say I can make it then? Weird. Either way, I can't. So let's talk to Ataro here. See if he has the passenger seat blueprint. He does. So we're going to make a little shortcut here, or shortcut. We're going to head back to Camp Carter for 2 seconds. We're going to do a bit of a jump, to say the least. It's 111 meter travel back here, because I need some coal pretty desperately, and I could also use some of the basic items around this area to make some more health packs. So yeah, let's quickly do that. Mine some coal, then we can run back and get this objective finished up with, and I'll have a basic vehicle I can fly around in. Maybe I'll actually build the advanced one while I'm at it. No, I'll build my piece of crap. I will build the advanced one later. Actually, I should probably take an engine off my piece of crap one. Because it's not like I need it. It's not like I need 2. One's more than sufficient. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Alright, welcome to Camp Carter. This is the wall I built to defend against the wave of things that wanted to kill me. You can see it's pretty crap, but it works. Let me gather this resource here, the one I require. Tulips! Let me make myself some herbal juice. Alright, drink one of those, pop it on my bar. There we go. So the juice will heal you over time. Things like bandages and health kits will instantly heal you. Now, up ahead here is one of my favorite locations to actually build my base on top of that little plateau over there. So I love building a base on top of there. I may do so again this time around, depending. Or now that more of the area is accessible, I may just set up a base somewhere more into the north. Doesn't really matter too much, so I'll probably use my standard one there. Alright. Let's see here. I am right exactly where I wanted to be. Fantastic. Time to dig down. I am precisely where I need to be. At precisely the time I meant to be there. Now, I tend to dig tunnels that go, like, right down to get to where I need to go. I can fast travel out, or, of course, if I had a jetpack, I could also jetpack out. But I won't get that for at least another episode or so. Where the hell is that damn cave entrance? Let me hit H here. Oh, just keep going down. Got it. There we go. That should be the exit I'm looking for. Might be a bit of a drop here, so gotta be careful. Can kind of strafe the wall. Let's see what we have here for a resource. I think it's limestone, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, just basic stone. A lot of basic stone. So, there are certain creatures that will spawn in caves like this. You can see we have a lot of coal kind of scattered around. Let me just go find a vein. I could throw some torches in here, which would keep critters from spawning. This is actually a location where I built a base before. I had a ramp going out, and I could drive vehicles out of and everything. It was actually quite nice. So if you're looking for a good place to set up a base, hey, this is an idea for you. Right next to Camp Carter. You can get started right off the bat. You can harvest some zinc here, because I know we're going to need it at some point for something. I'm sure. Gotta love the diamond pickaxe. So useful. Okay, that's all we need, though. Good enough for zinc. What I really need is a lot of coal. Good. We'll be able to get a couple hundred like this pretty quickly. Now, coal is also used to fuel your colony. I believe you can also use other things, but you're going to want to use coal. So as the basic resource, you're going to use coal to power your facility, so you're going to want to harvest a decent amount of it. Especially if you happen to be using an advanced pickaxe, which can rip through it like freaking nothing. Collect a couple hundred in a minute or two. Makes things a little bit easier. Just a wee little bit. Alright. I'm definitely going to have to make some more advanced weapons before the next episode, though. Because we're going to need them soon. And I'm going to want something with a little more oomph to it. Alright, that should be good enough. Back to the stuck ship, 104. Oh, I'm spending meat like water. Come on. Still takes a little while for the loading, but hey. As expected. Still, overall, the game has made vast improvements over time. And I quite like where it's at. Of course, with some of the transitions through over time, how long it's taken, and the first ISO, which is the format that the custom objects are in, We had an ISO workshop a while back that, I don't know who started it, but it ended up getting shut down. We lost a lot of stuff, kind of like the Havel's Great Shield. You can't get that anymore. I may end up uploading that one day, just so people can still enjoy it. Anyway, some things you just can't get anymore, like that. But they are trying to get something like re-established for it, so we'll see how that turns out. Make a whole bunch of fuel, because I need a lot of it. Make one of those. I need to get some cockpits. Or not cockpits, side seats. I think I need 4 of those, so we'll make them. I'll need more anyway, regardless. Okay, now if you exit out or click on something else, it will screw up the process. Like if I started on side seats and went to something else, it would have made 4 of those had I had the components to do so. Anyway, basic shite 1. Let's export you. Enjoy. Let's rescue those poor people. As I drop it on my freaking head. Alright, let's hit E to go on. And of course, we'll prop up a... oh, we actually have a battle cruiser you can download as well. That's kind of sweet. So this is my ride. It is... passable. Whoa! Whoa there! But barely so. I will say. Barely passable. Like, getting these guys out of here with this thing is like... After this, it's basically getting trashed. This exists for the sole purpose of rescuing these guys, and that's it. What is it, Z to go down? Shit, I can't remember. Crap. I forgot. Hotkeys. Let's see here. Building mode. Vehicle mode. Here we go. Space is up. Left alt is throttle down. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Alexander. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not a very good driver. Sorry. You okay? Hop aboard. Oh, the magic carpet of fail. And there is actually a literal magic carpet you can download as well and fly around in. Yeah, this thing is unwieldy as hell. Oh, Jesus! And it immediately just crashes to the ground. Wow. Yeah, let me grab that piece of crap. There's Ataro. What are you doing over here? Let's chat with you, so he'll give me the schematics now to build my own settlement. We heading back? Slowly now. Can you lead the way back to camp? I don't think we need to linger here any longer. Oh shit, now he actually wants me to legit lead him back to camp. Crap. Damn it. Alright, let's do it. All aboard the Shit Express. Destination, Earth Camp. We may not get there in one piece, just saying. Now there is actually a maximum altitude you can get to as well. Still, this is a bit faster than kind of hoofing it on the ground. He will kind of teleport around below me, the one guy. We got all the important people on here though, so that's what matters. This is truly the most horrifying vehicle I have constructed in a while. It is a slab of iron that has a couple of rotors on it that somehow manages to fly. Then again, I did see a guy do something similar to this with a bike and fly around with it, which was kind of badass. Though it took him a couple attempts to do so, it was still pretty damn badass. I was like, oh, I totally wish I had one of those babies. But of course, it would never get me anywhere. This place is way too humid. Hopefully we won't run into any more carnivores. How'd you guys get crashed like that anyway? Pilot saw the rocket panicked. Instead of dodging, she tried to brake, so we crashed head on into it. Surprised the boat held up in one piece. It was made on Earth after all. Of course. Something happened back there with Epiphany. Something hit us while we were deorbiting. Supposedly there was intelligent natives on the planet, so they might have had something to do with it. More than likely it was their automated defenses. What? It's true. Saw them myself. That's crazy, I know. You see that guy like running in the ground here, teleporting around? It's hilarious. So Ship Chopper 1 is fulfilling its duty swimmingly. At least until I hit altitude, we like plummet into the ground. Like a bloody meteor. A very, very small, very squishy meteor. If I impact the trees, they will actually damage me as well. So that's why I'm kind of dodging around here a little bit. Although it's more of the actual, like if I go through the leaves like right here, it's not going to do anything. But if I hit the trunks, I'll be taking some damage and possibly going down. So I'm avoiding that if I can. Should be approaching Earth Camp. Oh shit! Whee! Dear Lord, you unsightly beast! Okay, just gently land now. Okay, everyone please exit this insane vehicle, which I will be soon destroying. It's a shame that it's a waste of resources that it is, but you know what? To hell with it. What's Nan doing here? We're back! Taro, Vera, we got some wounded. Let them lay down here. Are they the only ones? There were 2 ships. I'll get the med kit. They're the only ones. Can you tell me how to build a settlement now? Still tweaking the scripts for some of the prefab buildings parts, but I'll give you the ones I have right now. I'll have more for you in the future as I finish them up. Did you attend your course on how to build a settlement 101? Yes, sir. You're all set to go then. Scripts gave you for the prefabs for the assembly, the coal power station, the dwelling and repair machine. The enhanced machine, which is really, really, really good. So you can enhance your weapons. It's badass. Factory replicator, medical facility, yada yada yada, other things. Don't care how you choose to build your colony, as long as you place the prefab parts down. You must place down the assembly building as the prerequisite to start. Power plant, and all the other stuff. Thus concludes my tutorial. Yay! So I now have the scripts for that. So let's right-click all those. They require a lot of components that I don't necessarily have at the moment. Let's click all of those. Nah, nobody old pal. Finish what you told me to do. Gave the engine to... So Nan sells a lot of really good stuff, which I have purchased off of him. He first one to sell the energy packs. He has some pretty decent weaponry on him. He also sells some of the basic engine components, boat repellers, and stuff like that. Some pretty nice swords. You get some good stuff from him through missions. Now I can continue from here, take a couple of other missions. Let's talk to Morik here. We didn't find any other people down south. That's just sad for them to come such a long way just to pass on like that. We were the first 3 crafts out of the side of the hangar. So the rest of the lifeboats probably landed to the north of us. Got to widen our search in the directions from now on. I see Hitomi... Didn't see Hitomi around. Did she return? No, didn't she tell you that she'd be returning soon? I've been expecting her to come for quite a bit. You see, I hope nothing happened to her. Could you trace her route and find out where she was at? Sure. Now, let me see about building my permanent craft here. My permanent aircraft. This less insane Spectre. So I need a bunch of pigment, which I can just buy. 3 aircraft right... Words. 3 aircraft lights. A couple of front cannons, rapid fire turrets. So 2 front cannons, 2 rapid fire turrets. 3 machine guns. This thing is ridiculous. It really is. Like, this is a death machine. You know what? Let's take a look at the TARDIS. That's a little less insane. We need 8 fuel cells, though. How about the mini-pod? Mini-pod's pretty basic and flies really well. I guess I'll just have to keep my piece of crap for a while. Until I can afford to buy the big guy. I could semi-afford to do so now, but yeah. Agnes. What's your name again? Agnes Copperfield did meet multiple times in the Epiphany. I even taught you, of course, in local fauna. You know about all the animals on this planet. No, we've only been documenting some. And let me hook you up with the species wiki. Can help her fill it up. Why are there so many dangerous animals running about? Truly interesting question. Don't know. It's been troubling me since we started taking better pictures of this place as we decelerated. Herbivore to carnivore ratio is completely out of whack. It's around 10 to 1 on Earth. On this planet, it's 3 to 1. How did so many species evolve to be predators, and how can that be sustainable? Plan to find out all I can over time. Told me you wanted to know about the underground species, or wanted you to know about it. I've only seen the basic ones come out during the night. We discovered very quickly that they're afraid of light, so we had little problems. Still, it sounds like they are a whole different world underground. There is indeed. It's a bit dangerous, comes part of the job, yada yada, go explore. I'll do that a bit later. So I can buy various stuff from her. We have the scuba mask here for diving, which I will get for free later. Or for free from her later. Cough. Taro. What about the natives? I'd like to see one from what you described. I think we have 3 realistic courses of action. We can ignore them. Try to communicate with them. See if we can make any progress there. Or we can shoot up a bunch of them and set an example for the other indigenous population. The humans are not to be messed with. I'm sure most of us will opt for 1 or 2, or go for option 1 or 2. We have to keep the option of a firefight open. Our lives are at stake. Once you set the base, we will talk about it, yes. Should we find the other survivors on the... Or should we go find the other survivors on the Gleo continent? 14 small and 4 large lifeboats on the Epiphany, all of which made it out. A lot of people made it out of the Epiphany. Now, the interesting thing is, they're talking about a whole another continent. Let me talk to Ava and Peter here quickly, or about them. So they went off to the west. We have the parachute script, glider script, and we also got the engine 2 script for a basic engine. Now, if I scroll out here, as much as I can, we have little islands, which we can go to. Well, hopefully go to it now. They were kind of blocked off. But they also talk about an entire different continent. So, is this that tiny little continent that they're talking about? I don't think so. So, I don't know how we access that part of the continent, or if the core part of the game is taking place here as we first start up, first survive, and then maybe Planet Explorers 2 will take part in a much larger continent where we will find the Epiphany, continue to expand, and build relations, and all that kind of stuff, you know. I have not gotten that far, so I really don't know how that's going to turn out. Anyway, we do have a mission to meet up with the lovely lady over here, so let's quickly hop aboard our lovely shipcraft, and we will quickly head towards her and call it for today, but afterwards we will eventually come back and continue what we were doing. Now, at some point I will build that lovely Deathcraft. That will be our main vehicle for a while. I'll likely use it quite a bit in combat as well. It'll take a lot to build it, but we do have enough resources that I should be able to pawn off with Taro there to collect all the components that we need. Or at least the design blueprints that I need to build it. So I will likely do that off stream at some point. We have no jets on this thing, so we don't have any like great forward momentum. And of course, this is the energy we currently have. Now, I believe I can charge that by using some of the batteries I have, but I can also park that at a repair station and use that to get it back up to spec. Same thing for the durability. But anyway, this thing is definitely an unwieldy beast, to say the least. Let's go down a little bit. So we'll definitely have a couple of really nice missions to go through for Hitomi here, in this fantastic little crater here. Really, really cool crater. You could even set up a city here if you wanted. You could set up the main area in the center there, and then maybe build some bridges across. Like, that'd be a good idea for a base. Hitomi! As I drop down and crush her. Oh, he slammed down pretty hard there. Thought for sure we should have gotten damaged by that. Alright, so let's go ahead and save up here for now. So we're going to call this here for the moment. Next time around, we will take the mission from Hitomi. We will do what needs to be done around here. See what other kind of missions we can get up to, and we will progress slowly over time. But for now, I'm going to call this here, and I will see you all probably in a couple of days for the next set of episodes. Till then, have a great one, everybody, and I do hope you enjoyed the return of Planet Explorers. I definitely cannot wait to go to the more northern regions here, where we have not explored yet. Like, all of this here, we have not explored at all. We've gotten close to the wall before, we have done all of the areas over here, but we have not explored any of this, and it should finally all be accessible, so we can get in there, check shit out, and see where that goes. Now, I'm still not sure where I want to build the base. I might take up what I just said and build right here. I could build where I usually build, over by Camp Carter. Maybe I'll put it up to a vote, and we'll see what we eventually come up with. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will catch you all next time with some more Planet Explorers. Peace out till then.